Hey guys, Jamie here. Welcome back to the channel where we take awesome out of the box. We've got a new phone to check out in this video, and it's the latest one from OPPO, the Find X2 Pro. Now, this beaut of a phone packs some of the latest hardware and some returning features you might be familiar with, especially with the camera system. But anyway, before we continue on, guys, here's a quick reminder to sub to the channel and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any of our content. Now, if you've been following the tech scene, then you know that Mobile World Congress this year was cancelled due to the outbreak of the coronavirus, and OPPO was set to launch a couple of smartphones there, one of them being the Find X2 Pro. Lucky for us though, the folks over at OPPO Philippines sent us this review unit to check out and share our thoughts with you guys. Mind you, I haven't really spent a lot of time with this device just yet. It just arrived this afternoon, but anyway, let's give you my first impressions. So first off, I think the phone looks great. True, it might seem a little bland in this black color variant that we have with us, and we would have loved to have the one in orange vegan leather so that it's a little bit more on brand for unbox, but there's no denying that it feels good in the hand. Anyway, this version of the Find X2 Pro is made out of ceramic, and it certainly makes this device look and feel like the flagship that it is. The ergonomics are great as well, with gentle curves on the back of the phone as well as its display. It does have a bit of a camera bump on it, so if you're one of those people who doesn't like using cases, you will see a significant table wobble with this device, which could potentially scuff up the cameras, so I highly suggest using a bit of protection. For the button and port layout, you'll see most of the action happening at the bottom with access to the SIM tray, USB-C port, and the speaker grill, so sadly they've killed the headphone jack on this device. On the right is the power button, and on the left is the volume rocker. The top is pretty much empty, save for a microphone. One of the special things that the OPPO Find X2 Pro has going for it is the refresh rate of its display. You're getting 120 Hz, which you probably won't be able to appreciate in this video, but it does make the animations look incredibly smooth. The screen itself measures in at 6.5 inches at QHD+ resolution, and as I mentioned earlier, it does have a bit of a curve to it. It isn't too dramatic as other displays, it's just right. Anyway, the picture quality looks great in the short time that I've spent with it. It has great colors, good viewing angles, but I'll have to see how it holds up to outdoor use. DisplayMate gave it a grade of A+ though, so it looks like I'm in for a great time. Now, if you're not feeling the refresh rate and want to go back to the usual 60, there is an option to dial down both that and the resolution in the display settings, so you can squeeze out more battery life with the phone as well. So under the hood of the OPPO Find X2 Pro is a Qualcomm Snapdragon 865 processor with 12GB of RAM and 512GB of storage. It isn't expandable, but I think that's more than enough unless you guys really go wild with downloads and other media. Again, we've only had this for a short period of time, but since the SoC is every flagship phone's go-to, it should have more than enough muscle to handle anything and everything you throw at it. So whether you want to game at max settings or just have a ton of multitasking to do, you shouldn't have any trouble. For the cameras, let's start up in front because there's only one, and it's at 32 megapixels at f2.0. You have a triple rear camera system with a 48 megapixel main camera at f1.7, backed by a Sony IMX689 sensor, and another 48 megapixel camera that's ultra wide at f2.2, also backed by a Sony IMX sensor, and lastly a 13 megapixel telephoto camera at f3.0. It's the same periscope system that we saw from OPPO before, so you get 5 times optical zoom, 10 times hybrid zoom, and up to 60 times digital zoom, just like what we saw on the OPPO Reno 10 times zoom. Now for the battery of the Find X2 Pro, you're getting a capacity of 4,260 mAh, and it supports SuperVOOC 2.0 65 watt fast charging, similar to what I experienced when using the OPPO Reno Ace Gundam Edition. Lastly guys, let's talk about the price. There is no official price tag for the Philippines just yet, but in Europe it has been priced at 1,199 euros or around 69,000 pesos, so this phone is definitely going up against some tough competition. And guys, that's pretty much it for now. Thank you for spending a couple of minutes with me. I promise I will be doing a more in-depth review on the OPPO Find X2 Pro in the next coming days. So if you like this video, give us a thumbs up, sub to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any of our content. If you have any questions, leave them down below and I'll try to get to them as soon as I can. For all the latest tech news and gadget reviews, head to unbox.ph, plus follow us on Facebook and on Instagram. My name is Jamie. Peace, God bless, and I'll see you guys next time. Have a great weekend.